beautiful soul family. How's everybody feeling today? So Tamar Braxton and her, some call him her fiance, some saying her husband, some saying her ex-husband, Jeremy J.R. Robinson. There's been a lot of drama between them in the news recently, where Tamar is saying that he used her credit card. I forget the name of the hotel. I think it might have been the Hamptons or something, that he was staying in the Hamptons. JR is saying it was a mix-up, and he fixed the problem, and then Tamar made up some narrative about him supposed to be being in a hotel room with a woman, and then it also came out that they have a marriage license and they was married for 61 days. So here's what I thought. I thought that we would do a generalized reading on Tamar Braxton and Jeremy Robinson to see what exactly was going on in their marriage. And maybe some of the questions the public have could be answered in this reading, okay? Now, before I start this reading, I want to put out this disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say in this video is just my interpretation of the cards. Nothing I say in this video has been proven to be fact as of now. So with that being said, let me shuffle these cards and we can get into the reading about what's going on between Tamar and her, whatever he is at the time, Jeremy. Spirit, what's going on with Jeremy and Tamar Braxton? What's going on with Jeremy Robinson and Tamar Braxton, Spirit? What do you want to tell us? Oh, is this trying to jump out? Yep, it's always one card trying to jump out the deck. The Five of Cups. Heartbreak, sorrow, sadness, grieving, regret. I'm wondering if they both regret the relationship, or I think they were married. So I'm gonna say the marriage. I'm gonna talk as if they were married, because I think that's what was proven. They was married for at least 61 days or something before separating. So I think they're regretting the marriage. I feel regret probably on both of their part. Okay, and we're almost there. Spirit, what went on between Tamar Braxton and Jeremy Robinson? Was Jeremy cheating, or is Tamar just, that's Tamar's belief? What's going on, Spirit? Just talk to me. All right, we almost there. I think we're just about here. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, out in the cold financially or emotionally. So put up with the five, because you see the Five of Cups was one of the jumping tarot cards I told you guys about. So put up against the Five of Cups. They're both regretting the relationship. They both feel like it was nothing but emotional turmoil in the relationship, and it was a waste of their time and probably a waste of their money as well. So let me see what else going on here. Seeing the situation for what it really was, basically taking the blinders off, because when they first got married, they felt like they had on rose-colored glasses, but now they just see it. They see the reality of the situation, and the reality was that they probably shouldn't have got married. They regret it. Queen of Wands. I don't know what this Queen of Wands is trying to say. Maybe friendly. It could be wife. Okay, so is it Jeremy that's regretting marrying Tamar? That's what I'm trying to ask. All right, so let's pull more cards. Feel like a release from a stressful situation. Basically feel like, feel like they both feel like they're getting out of this stressful situation, this stressful marriage, you know. I think it's more so Jeremy that felt like Tamar. You know what I mean? He's relieved to be getting away from Tamar. This is what I'm getting. So, let me see. Juggling finances, or two different options, or two different lifestyles. Rest and recuperation. Contemplation. Tombs. What are we trying to say? Okay. Was an abusive relationship fueled with sex. Let me go back a little bit. So, wait a second. This is a very dark card, the Devil card. So, if you remember, we had the Queen of Wands, which I'm feeling like it's the female spouse or whatever. So maybe she feels like she's getting released from this situation, and now she's trying to manage her finances or whatever, and also just like, I guess, pick up the pieces from the rest of her life. Contemplation, or she needed not contemplation, I'm sorry. She needed healing and to recuperate and to regroup herself from such a toxic relationship. It's a lot of toxicity. It's a toxic person, basically a controlling person, filled with lust. I'm guessing also some bullying and violence going on. Okay, so who? Femininity, the high priestess. So you had the devil, then you had to have the high priestess, which is a combination card. And it feels like, when I look at this figure, it just feels like the devil is dominating the high priestess. So, which means that I'm guessing her there was hidden agendas in the marriage, and that her femininity, I guess, was controlled and dominated over. Let me see what else. Also, intuition. She had a lot of intuition about the stuff he was doing. Like, she had a gut feeling a lot of times. He had he had a secret agenda. I don't know what sign Jeremy is, but please answer me if he's an air sign. Like, the air is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So the high priestess, I believe, is a Pisces. So I know Tamar Braxton is a Pisces. So I'm guessing Jeremy is one of the air signs or whatever. But Jeremy was not a good husband. And he was cheating. He's a liar. He was cheating. He was also using her for money and conning her. He's intelligent, but he's manipulative. So I think he was gaslighting her. He was gaslighting her because he was using her money. He was using her money, matter of fact. The Ace of Swords reversed. I'm trying to see what that card is talking about. Sacrifice or self-serving. This was the agenda. If we look at this was the agenda that Jeremy had. So Jeremy basically wanted to profit off of being married to Tamar Braxton. Now, the Ace of Swords, I don't think it's talking about any surgery, but it was a lot of conflict in their relationship, and where they needed to take a break and a time out. Or at least I think that the agreement was to take a break and a time out. That's what was supposed to have been. But, okay, the King of Pentacles reversed. Marrying for money, told you, a third person in the relationship. Yep, he didn't have the money that Tamar Braxton have. If anything, he wasn't much of a provider. He was living off of her money, and he married her for money. You know what I mean? And there was a third person in the relationship. So, okay, Tamar is kind of telling the truth from what the cards are saying. From what the cards are saying, Tamar is saying that they were, because Tamar says she believed that they was on a break or whatever. They was taking a break out and a time out from their relationship, but she found out he was having an affair and he used her card. This is what Tamar is saying. He's saying that they had agreed to be friends. They were already over. There was no woman. He was just staying in another town, staying with the family of a late friend of his. And he decided to extend his stay. And then Tamar made up a whole narrative. From what I feel like I'm reading from the cards, Tamar is the one telling the truth. It was supposed to be like let's take a break out from this relationship. But he was seeing someone else. It was a third person in their relationship. See? Job loss. Scams. He did use her credit card. He did purposely use her credit card. Let me see this. See? So you got the, let me pull the last one back. It was a third person in the relationship that he was spending money on. Yeah, he used her credit card to spend money on this third person and stuff like that because it was a romantic kind of thing going on. The Ace of Cups could be about love or a relationship. Yep. And so he wanted this woman to believe that he had all this money and his investments and stuff like that he did not really have. And he, moving on too quick. only out for self, making selfish decisions, only out for self, moving on too quick. He was lying, saying he was basically moving on, but he was bullcrapping Tamar, having her hanging on while he's still talking to another woman, and having the other woman believing that him and Tamar is over. Yep. Let's see. Yep, the seducer. Contemplation, overthinking a situation, working too hard for things to unravel. He had more than one lover. He was messing with somebody else. Yeah, Tamar's telling the truth in this situation from what the cards are saying. A lot of sex going on. He was having sex with that girl. Yeah. And he has quite a sex drive. He's very sexual. Yep. He was messing with somebody else. Tamar wasn't lying. But having her believe that they was gonna work it out but take a break. Yep. Change, transitions, endings, then the hermit alone. The hermit and the death card, and then the world. Not finishing, the world reversed, not finishing where you start. So, yep, it's exactly what Tamar said. He had her believing that he was just by himself. He wasn't messing with nobody. He was telling half truths. Oh, not half truths. He was flat out. He was trying to play. He was lying. Yep, the seducer, the liar, the scoundrel. The gaslighting. Thinking that his secret wouldn't be exposed. The divorced or single woman. Yep. The harem reverse, the unconditional relationship, or I know he wasn't messing with no man. No, I don't think he was messing with a man. Was Tamar messing with a... No, I don't think it's a same-sex relationship. He was lying, saying that his ex-wife was single and that they were divorced or they was never married when they actually were married for 61 days. Pride coming before a fall. Ego. Lying. He was exposed. He was exposed for his lies that he worked so hard to keep under wraps. And that's what caused all the disharmony and the fights and the peace that's on social media right now. And I mean, we can keep going, but I think we got the answers that we seek. So to debrief, according to the cards, Tamar was the one telling the truth. JR was lying to her, telling her that they were just taking a break. Meanwhile, he was entertaining another woman and using Tamar for her money. That was the whole reason why he married her, because she had money. Let me think. So, yeah. I mean, and I just want to remind people, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I stated in this video is not proven to be fact. It's only my interpretation of the cards. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and leave a comment down below saying you subscribed. Also hit that like button and please share this with your friends and family. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video, my soul family.